So then you said that they put millions of my actions. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom be busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember YAHANNA's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. Was designed fire for our babies to pass through in the day of our king's reign. I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback. All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life. I'm on West for life, nigga, this a blood oath. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, sin the curse. We can't forgive us for forbidden. Remain in them trenches. trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I did. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business, this loyalty's a death sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind fit. They said there'll be many mansions, I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair, they hunt you like bad pal. But ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. Or if you take that oath, it's a Dundee. They try to deal death to a priest, you won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand, just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times, then it's death do us part. Look, so how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the like you think, little nigga, I should want. Even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing, ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck 'em, raise it, raise it. I pity those watching life as it goes by. Be giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. And pump smoke, never try to. The dead at home, my brother be the dead, that's all I know. In the photo, salute my nigga, salute my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she need me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. So, how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga, I should want. Even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah, yeah.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my niggas, yeah. I'm in a yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top when we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, thank you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we U.P.K, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Google AI helps you find your best customers by optimizing your campaigns in real time. Just set your specific goals and Google AI will help maximize your reach across the entire Google network. Try Google Ads today.
You open the door. Look at me. Hey, look at me. Look at me.
Sit down, let me take you down this cold, cold road. Let me show you how this story goes. Sit down, let me take you down this cold, cold road. Let me show you how the story goes. I done been through so much pain, but I'm never giving up. So many bitches playing games, thought I'd never find love. I'm praying for my kids, hope they never find drugs. All the shit that I survived, gotta thank the man above. I know that if I move, guarantee he gon' shoot, but he asking for ID. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? He looked at me, I looked at him. I prepared myself for war. Bitch, I gotta make it home. I'm not dying in this car. I'm a servant of the Lord. I know that I'm gonna be alright. It's a cold, cold world, so it's hard to sleep at night. I'm tossing in, I'm turning, fighting demons in my sleep. Blood pressure through the roof, got me watching what I eat. I'm seeing all the struggles in the streets and all the lying that they doing on TV. They say that you can be great in America, but how I'm supposed to dream when I can't breathe in America? But if you found the truth, what would you do with it? Do you go against the world and act a fool with it? Do you try to teach your people, spread the food with it? Or do you go and get the chop and break some rules with it? Hey. But we gon' be alright, we gon' get it right, and finally we gon' see that what I'm reading is true freedom. I'm breathing in, I'm scheming, and I hope that you believe that I'm a real soldier, and I'm never giving up. Sit down, let me take you down this cold, cold road. Let me show you how this story goes. Sit down, let me take you down this cold, cold road. Let me show you how the story goes. I done been through so much pain, but I'm never giving up. So many bitches playing games, thought I'd never find love. I'm praying for my kids, hope they never find drugs. All the shit that I survived, gotta thank the man above. Yeah.
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now, wish me luck, Grammarly has again been a lifesaver with my application and helped.
Street Empire.
Track slammers.
check, 144. Hey, 144,000. 144,000. I'm calling my soldiers. It's that time. I'm calling my soldiers. Let's get in line. Hey, 144,000. 144,000. I'm calling my soldiers. It's that time. I'm calling my soldiers. Let's get in line. Hey. Babylon is falling and we praying for it every day. Change up the game, I had to find myself a better way. People out here struggling cause they can't seem to find a way. Kids don't go outside no more cause it ain't even safe to play. People out here waking up but they don't know which way to turn. Open up them holy scriptures, break them down so they can learn. Devils out here feel like Usher, I suggest you let them burn. If they get to asking question, you just tell them it's out.
Self on the line for somebody you basically don't know. You understand?
And
I use the example of basically, you know what I mean, some of us, you know what I mean, because we have, you know what I mean, what you call a, you know what I mean, a good heart. Right? You invite your woman family member inside the house. No, he's going or she's going to bring what demons with them. So of course you are going to do what? What's going to happen to you in that house?
You're going to have to battle those demons.
Meaning you're going to do what? It starts with an H. You're going to what? I said it starts with an H. The word is right there when you read it. Read it one more time.
He that is surety for a stranger shall smart for it.
That's it. That part right there. What's going to happen to you?
You're going to pay the price.
Yeah, meaning that word smart for it, you're going to hood for it, basically. You're going to hood. You put in your reputation on a line for somebody who's in the world, you are going to do what? You're going to hood for it. You understand?
Most High
right?
Christ.
What did Christ say? Christ said, be what? Be wise as a serpent and what? Harmless as a dove. You understand? You know what I mean? You deal with these people in the world wisely. You understand? You don't put, you know what I mean? You don't, you know what I mean, give nobody, don't assure nobody that's basically in the world. Because you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna get disappointed. You understand? Read on.
Most High Christ. And he that hateth suretyship is sure.
You understand? It's sure. Meaning what? You ain't gonna hurt for it. And another example used to is, you know what I mean, these so-called unity camps. We not doing none of that BS. Who knows, you know what I mean, what, you know what I mean, what how to put it, what craziness they could get, you know what I mean, the self into, and now you have to do what? You have to what? Protect them. You gotta put your life on the line for somebody who won't have the same discipline you have. You understand? Who SHALAM? No.
No. Sir.
Come on.
But before I came into the truth, I used to watch those unity camps. And basically what it was they were vying for who was going to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what was going on in there.
Yeah. Yeah, but they call it unity camps. It sounds good. It's just like the oppressor. You know what I mean? Sounds good. Things that sounds good to him, you know what I mean, might not be always what? May not always be what? Good. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Planned Parenthood. To him, it's a what? Family planning. To a baby is getting what? Unalive. You understand? So it sounds good, but it's actually destructive. You know what I mean? And that's what they're dealing with right now. What they call that? They call those people what do they call them people? Help more Tabon. What do they call them people that deal with your characteristics and things like your publicist. Publicist. your publicists. You understand? They deal with what? They deal with your with the way the public view you, your image. Yes, your image. You understand? But behind closed doors, you could be doing what? Abusing women, abusing children. You understand what I'm saying? But they're coming out and saying, nah, he's a good person. He gives, so much who's a good example? Give me some examples in the black community that you know of.
Like a person
remember Eddie Long?
Come on, sir.
Yeah. Eddie Long was what? A man of the cloth. You understand? He was a Bible thumper. You understand? Guess what he was doing? He was abusing children. Abusing boys who came to him looking to be on planes and taking them on trips and abusing them. You understand? And another one who's right now in the limelight is who?
T.D. Jakes, P. Diddy.
Yeah, you understand? There's things, it sound good to some of us. Sounds real good. But behind closed doors, brother, boy, you don't want to be a fly on the wall in some of these men houses. You know what I mean? It's going to be crazy. All right? So you don't want to, you don't want to be surety. You don't want to be insurance for somebody who is what? In the world. All right? So you already got the one in Haggai, right? Oh, hey, guy.
Yeah, I got it here, sir.
Okay. No, when I say you got it, meaning you understand it, right? Because I believe you say you heard the breakdown.
No, I didn't get the breakdown for that one. I got the breakdown for the one that we just went over. You corrected me on that one. So now I got it for sure.
Good.
This is the book of Haggai, chapter 2 and verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
Is the seed yet in the barn?
Mm-hmm.
Yea.
Mm-hmm.
As yet the vine and the fig tree and the pomegranate and the olive tree have not brought forth. From this
so he giving you this is a metaphor you're getting here. All right. When do you harvest crop?
Harvest.
Yeah, when do you harvest crop? When do you pick oranges? When do you pick pomegranates? When do you pick these fruits? Ashka, when do you do it?
So like I said, when the fruit is full.
When the fruit is what?
When the fruit is full, you harvest it.
Yes, when it's ripe. So when it's full, when it's done, go through, it's time period. Right? No. Read it like from the top, Yanazar.
Is the seed yet in the barn?
Right? So it's asking a question. So it's trying to tell you like what right now is not what?
Time for the harvest. It's not
it ain't the season. It ain't ripe as yet. It ain't full. It ain't carried that full term as it. Right? Read on.
As yet, the vine.
Read on.
And the fig tree, and the pomegranate, and the olive tree have not brought forth. From this day will I bless you.
From what?
From this day will I bless you.
But he said, from this day I'm going to do what?
Bless you.
I'm going to bless you. You understand? Right now, brother. You know what I mean? What we're doing right now, we're trying to get brothers from off the streets. You know what I mean? Get sisters from off them poles they're swinging on. You understand? We trying to do what? We trying to correct this nation. You understand? So that the local look down and see that, guess what? Time what? That the what? The pomegranate is ripe. everything is, you know what I mean, fruits are ripe. Time to do what?
Harvest.
Time to come pick. Now we're gonna put it in the barn. You understand? Right? Read on.
Sir. From this faith forth, from this day will I bless you. Verse 20.
Uh-huh.
And again, the word of the Lord came unto Haggai in the 24th day of the month, saying, Speak unto Zerubbabel, governor of Judah, saying, I will shake the heavens and the earth.
No, that is coming. You understand? But it ain't that season as yet. Right now, we in this season, we're trying to do what? We're trying to get brothers into the truth. We're trying to get sisters into the truth. We're trying to get families into the truth. You understand? But there's a time coming. Come on.
No, so we're trying to gather them into the barn, so to speak.
Okay. Not so much gather them into the barn, because the fruit is really your what you call it again? Just think the time you're in. The time you're in right now. Right? Now, the fruit is your enemies. You understand? We're gonna have to do what? Remember, when that fruit ripe on the tree, what you're gonna have to do with it? You gotta get picked. You understand? You understand? So the Lord is telling you in verse 20 what? What is telling you in verse 20? Read verse 20.
And again, the word of the Lord came unto Haggai in the 24th day of the month, saying, Speak to Zerubbabel, governor of Judah, saying, I will shake the heavens and the earth.
Meaning what? He coming to do what? He coming to let the earth know that what? His presence. You understand? Like Christ waiting to do what? To get his what? Vengeance on what the so-called oppressor did to him and his people. So he gonna come and shake the what? The heavens and the earth. Read on.
I don't want verse 22.
Salaki. I'm one of the troopers. I just want to go ahead and read, sir, since I'm.
Come on.
Verse 22. And I will overthrow the throne of kingdoms, and I will destroy the strength of the king.
You see what it's saying here now? He's going to do what?
I will destroy the strength of the kingdoms.
But he's saying he's going to overthrow kingdoms. You understand? So it ain't going to be no more Putin. Ain't going to be no more Biden. Ain't going to be no Benjamin Netanyahu. Ain't going to be none of these so-called leaders. You understand? Ain't going to be no G8. None of that. It's done. You understand? The season was what? Got what? Ripe for that. You understand? Now is the time for what? Reaping. Right? What is it saying? I believe it's in Jeremiah, where it says what? You remember it's in Jeremiah? Where it talk about hunters or fishers?
He says he's going to gather many fishers, and then he's going to gather many hunters to go feed them out of them caves and stuff they hiding in.
Yeah, so this what he reading about here is when the hunters and them get to come on. You understand? When all the crowns going to be taken from them. Remember, why is it saying it's going to be taken from them? Now, paint the picture for me. Why say it's going to be taken from them?
So, like I said, because they don't deserve it?
Nah. Give me a little more. Why say it's going to be taken from them?
So, like, if I may add one, because they're going to lose the kingdom, they're going to lose their seat.
Okay, what you're saying is correct, right? You're saying is correct, but I want you to paint the picture for me. Meaning this, if I say, Zan, if I say, Yaniza, if I say somebody's going to take your truck from you, somebody's going to take it from you, what's going to happen?
I'm going to prepare for them not to take it from me.
Meaning what?
I'm going to fight.
Yeah, hell yeah. You're going to fight. That's your truck.
Got a one car.
You understand? You work hard for that truck, right? You're going to fight. But guess what? Them buggers, they work hard for it. They slaughter, they unalive. You guess what? You think they're going to give it up?
They're not going to want to give it up.
No, that's why Christ's going to have to do what? Take it from them.
Come on.
You got to take it from them. Right now, you're not allowed to do that. That's why, you know what I mean? All the talk, they want to talk about us being violent. We ain't violent. Wait till Christ return. Wait till Christ and them angels return. You know what I mean? Right now, we just, you know what I mean? We just speaking the word of the Lord. We have a mic and a Bible. That's all. You understand? But when Christ and them 200 million angels return, talking done. Ain't no more, you know what I mean? Ain't no politics. Ain't no more of that. Why you think which one of the amendments is the one for guns? Is this the Second Amendment?
Second Amendment, sir.
Right? No, in the Second Amendment. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody could look it up for me, right? Check and see if it speaks about any militia in there. Look it up.
So look up. It's definitely a militia. You know, the ability to form a militia is in there.
Is in there, right? For what reason?
I guess for defense or to overthrow the government if the government was wicked.
Yeah, Salaki, sir.
Okay, come on.
Salaki, Officer Yanazar said is Salaki.
Go ahead.
Second Amendment of the United States Constitution reads, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Go ahead. Tabo, what is going to say? To what I son?
Exactly what Officer Yanazar was saying. Most of the Constitution, you know, is almost to validate what they had done to separate themselves from the British. So it was all, they have a bunch of things in there to say, well, if the government is wicked and unrighteous and mean and all this, then you can bear arms and overthrow them.
Okay, but why? Okay, understand this, right? How did they get the land? How they got the land? Because remember when the Englishmen and them was here too, right? Where was the Native Indians?
They was here living their life, being slaughtered by every European that came over here, every European tribe that came over here.
Okay, but remember, right? What did Andrew Jackson known for?
The Trail of Tears.
Right, which means what about the Native Indians?
They were being displaced.
Which means what about them? They still had somewhat.
Fight,
some power. Some power.
Okay.
You understand? Andrew Jackson was which number? Which president?
Number 2, right?
No.
Just look it up.
It's Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison. I don't think Andrew. No, he was late. He's like 7th or 8th.
Let's look it up.
Like, so he was a 7th.
You understand? 7th, right?
Okay.
So who you think the militia was? Who you think the militias and that was really for?
Say that again, sir.
Who do you think the militias was really for?
Native Americans.
Yeah, for us. You understand? So that if somehow America goes to war in the Middle East or outside, where's the army?
They going over there.
So they gone.
Yeah. So now you understand.
So like,
come on.
Which means is the Army gone, then they're gonna need somebody to, help out with common defense here stateside. So you can get together little militias and help defend while everybody else gone.
Yeah, that's your claim. But those militias was used. That whole law. Remember that the laws. Does the white man, does the oppressor, does he keep any of his laws? No, he find a way. He finds some loophole. Ask Donald Trump if he pay any taxes. But I had to pay taxes. I had to pay tax on top of tax. But he ain't paying taxes because he know how to find what? Some loophole in it. You understand? Right?
Like it's
come on.
I got a question. It's kind of related, but it's sort of off topic. Like, okay, so they passed this new anti-Semitism law, right?
I think it's a bill right now.
Yeah. Okay. So what I've been trying to listen and trying to hear certain things, but like, is that, do you think they wrote into that legislation a way to affect what we say? Because that's what
okay, I'm not too sure about, because I believe from what I'm reading, it's making claim to the campuses. You understand? So I don't know how much of the bill is going to be, like for everybody. When I say everybody, like outside the campus.
Oh, so come on. The history of Amalek, right, is like he always puts some real slick stuff on the low in there. You know what I'm saying? That they're not going to really talk about on the news, but it's going to be there. So, that's in the back of my mind when I see what they're doing, and they know that we are the truth. They know it. So I'm thinking like this is another opportunity for them to slide something slick in there to be able to shut us down in a you understand, media wise, some kind of way. That's what I was
saying. They could try to do it. They could try everything to do it. Give me where give me in the Bible where it said the earth shall help her. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Revelation.
I think it's in the
it's in Revelation, sir.
Are you talking 12 and 16?
No, not I don't think it's the one in Revelation. I'm talking so much about. Let's see. Okay, read that one in Revelations. Let me see.
Verse 16. Salakia. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened up her mouth and swallowed up the flood, which the dragon cast out of his mouth.
I maybe could use that. For real, because what is the dragon seeing out of its mouth?
Salakia, sir. Lies.
Come on. Yes, lies.
Propaganda, lies, everything.
Yes, you hitting the nail on the head. Lies, propaganda, the whole works. You understand? But the earth is going to do what? It's going to help the woman. And who is the woman?
Israel.
Yes, it's going to help us. You understand? Right? Why? Because there's so much, you could go do what? They could do what? They could go to the bottom of the Red Sea and find what? And find the bones of them, what? Egyptians. You understand? You could definitely, there's tons of evidence. Remember that book? What's the name of that book? That where it says something in the black man. I forget the name of the book, but which states that we are not Africans. You know what I mean? And then the Bible itself was that that what Christ was what? Christ was black, and he was a what? A Jew. You know what I mean? There's there's tons of things that could going our our way. When it comes to proving that we the real Jews. You understand? And now these devils, they could do whatever they want. It's not going to be, it's not going to, it's not going to end well for them. According to the Bible.
Christ.
It's not going to end well for them. Whatever they come up with, it's not going to end well for them. It's not. And if you check history, everything they try to do to basically bring us down, it finds a way to hit them back right in your face. You understand? That whole remember that drugs, they're pushing our community, right? What happened to their community with the drugs?
It came back on them.
Yeah, it came back on them. That whole thing with abortion, what ended up happening to them?
So like I said, if I may, the effects of it started to go into their community. Their daughters started having abortions.
Yes. You understand? So now they have to go make laws to try to do what? To stop it. When you think they're stopping it for black sisters or Hispanics or Native Indians? No. Come on.
So like, sir, I wouldn't. I know the abortion, the you know what I'm saying, the unaliving of children in the in the mother's womb is something heavy, but the oppressor, they're not even carrying their children full term. Like they're not even producing. They're not even being able to, what they call it, the body to release the eggs for fertilization. That's why they in vitro fertilization is such a big thing in their community, because come on.
Yeah, that whole what was that term you use, Zion? Intro fertilization?
Yes, sir. In vitro fertilization.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, go do some research on that. Them heathens, they're trying to, do that now as they get up in age. And the baby coming out, they disabled basically. You understand? Because they're trying to force it. They so want to be God, but they don't have. They ain't close to it. Nowhere close to it, but they're trying to.
So
and that's one thing the Bible. What did the Bible say about the oppressor?
He only comes to steal, kill, and destroy.
No. Not. Well, you're right with that. But there's something he says about his ambition.
He set his nest above the stars, among the stars.
No, it makes reference to his ambition.
It's talking about, in Jeremiah, I think it talks about how is it Isaiah? He wants to be God himself. He wants to be the supreme power.
So like y'all, we talk about who shall bring me down to the earth.
Yes, but there's a I don't know if I quoted it correctly. You know what I mean? But look this up. It will. All right. Whatever he puts his mind to,
he'll try to achieve it.
Yes, I believe so. I believe that's it. I just can't remember where it is in the Bible. Yeah. Everything we'll come back to it. All right. No, okay. I see a question on there. Tabon, help me with that question that my brother have there.
So like Officer Maisha had a question earlier as well.
Okay, come on, Maisha, and then I'll try to take some that's on there.
Okay. So like I said, Officer Maisha's question. Is in Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 17. He says, Salaki, sir, if I may, is Proverbs 24 and 17 referring to another Israelite or a heathen?
Okay, let's get it.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth,
Mm-hmm.
and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Lest the Lord see it and it displease him, and he
Okay,
turn
so
away his wrath from him. It's like-
okay, so what? Give me his question one more time.
So his question is this referring to another another Israelite or a heathen? Like I'm assuming what he's asking is when it says rejoice not when thine enemy falleth. Is it okay for us to rejoice when the oppressor falls? You know what I'm saying? Is this talking about? Yes, sir.
But the context now. Okay, first of all, right? Who's this Bible written to?
Israel, sir.
Written to Israel. So in other words, this book could only be opened by who? Israelites and read. Meaning this book is for them. You understand? So now if you read the book like it's for you, you read this letter like it's for you. Now read it one more time.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 17. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth.
So now the question is, who is the enemy? Who's the enemy here? Who's the enemy here?
Salagi, sir.
Come on.
I would assume this is talking about, like another Israelite that you might have an alt with, or that you might have had issues with or have an issue with.
Well, how you know that?
Well, because there's other scriptures that tell us to rejoice when the oppressor falls.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
Just based on context. This is speaking about who?
Brother.
Sorry, sir.
Uh-huh.
So I was gonna say, it's talking about another brother. Because if you read verse 18, it says, "Lest the Lord see it and it please him." You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If it was an actual enemy, it wouldn't, displease the Most High. But it's your
Yes.
brother. So like it.
That's it. That's it. That's it right there in a nutshell. All right. And who did this? Who did this? Who was a good example for this scenario? Who could use as a good example?
Salaki, like in the scriptures, sir? Oh, Salaki,
Yeah.
Salakia, sir. David.
Yeah, King David, correct. You remember, was King Saul King David enemy?
Khan, sir.
Yeah, he was constantly on the run from King Saul. Constantly on the run from King Saul. You understand? To the point when he became king, and Saul had died, right? And the heathen went to King David and told him what happened. What did King David do?
Salaki, sir. King David killed that Edomite because he unalived that heathen because he told David that he had slain Saul.
Yes. And King David set out his own mouth too. You know what I mean? He will not harm an anointed person of the Lord. He will not do it. You understand? And the Lord don't want you to do it unless you have to do what? Unless you have to do what?
Defend yourself.
Yeah, if you had to defend yourself, then that's different. You understand? But read that scripture over one more time. Tab 1.
Come on, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 17. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth.
Yeah, don't
and
rejoice
not
when don't rejoice when your enemy falleth. Read on.
Come on. And let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth.
Yeah, when he stumbleth. You understand? Read on.
Verse 18. Lest the Lord see it and it displease him.
And it what?
and it displeased him.
Yes, read on.
And he turned away his wrath from him.
And he turned away his wrath from who?
From him.
Right, read on.
Come on, verse 19. Fret not thyself because of evil men.
Mm-hmm.
Neither be thou envious at the wicked.
Right? Don't be envious of the wicked. So that's going into something, you know what I mean, something else. No. You understand? Because I mean, all these are what? These are how to put it? I want to say situations that the Lord, you know what I mean, who this is Book of Proverbs, right?
Come on.
With Proverbs. I believe this is Solomon or David. It's Solomon, right?
Solomon, sir.
Right. So he explaining it to you. You understand? He explains certain situations to you. You understand? Where you have to take heed to in life. Right? Any more?
So I think that should be too
okay.
For that.
No, I think somebody had a question up there on the thing about what we think about Europe.
That was it for Maya Shaw's question, sir.
Okay.
There's more questions. This one's kind of random.
Mm-hmm.
Some cat Albanian anime clip said, "What are your thoughts on European people?"
Mm-hmm. Okay, my thoughts on European people is irrelevant. You understand? But what is the Lord's thoughts on European people? That's right. That is the question you should be asking. Right. Hello?
That's great. Salagi, sir.
Uh-huh.
Come on. Yeah.
Right?
His other question was, so does the Most High so does the Most High made the transatlantic slave trade because he wasn't being worshipped? He said, I wouldn't worship such a God.
Okay. Okay. I see where he's going with it. He take the Lord for mother. He take the Lord for mommy.
Right.
He doesn't. You don't understand the Lord. You understand? And this more than likely. First off, I don't wanna assume. Albanian anime clip. What's your nationality? If he's still there. You know what I mean? If he's still there, what's your nationality? All right. With that being said, all right, you'll understand the question he's asking.
So you mean when he said, did the Most High basically is the slave trade a result of us not? I mean, how he's wording it is not correct or right, but it sounds like basically what he's saying is, so the Most High put us through slavery because we were not properly worshiping Him, or we were not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, which is the proper way to say it.
Yeah, but the question is almost, it's stupid in a way, whereas it's like saying a man should be allowed to abuse a woman without any type of repercussion. Should that happen? If a man is allowed to abuse a woman, any type of repercussion, what do you have? If a man is, he's able to unalive somebody because he's angry with them, what is that? What is that creating?
So, sir,
mm-hmm.
It's just opening the door for everybody to murder everybody just because they upset.
So what is that creating?
Sister Lakia, sir, a lawless society.
Yes, you're creating a lawless society. You understand? And to boot, too, right? What he does not understand, what Albanian and it does not understand is this. The Lord made a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He made a covenant with Abraham. You understand? And what was that covenant? You remember what's part of the deal? What's part of the deal? What's the deal?
Yes.
Come on.
Part of the deal was that Abraham would have his descendants would be like the sands of the sea, and they would eventually be the rulers of the earth.
Go to the covenant for me. Go to that part. I think it's Genesis. I forget which part in Genesis, but you all could find that for me. Find where he speaks about the covenant. And then go to where it speaks about Christ being, I think, the mediator after. That's in the New Testament. Anybody looking for it?
Look at Genesis chapter 17 and verse 3. And Abram fell to his face, and the Most High talked with him, saying, verse 4, as for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Verse 5, neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be called Abraham, for a father of many nations I have made thee.
I said the Lord what? The Lord basically bringing him what? Into the truth here right now. You understand? Giving him that what? That name. Right? Read on.
Come. Verse 6. And I will make thee exceedingly fruitful, and I will make and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee.
Read on.
Verse 7. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee and their generations for an everlasting covenant to be a power unto and to thy seed after thee.
Right. So he making a covenant with who? With Abraham here right now. Right. Read on.
Verse 8. And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their power.
Read on.
Verse 9. And the Most High said unto Abram, thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore thou and thy seed after thee and their generations.
Right. Read on.
Verse 10. This is my covenant which ye shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee. Every man child among you shall be circumcised.
So he going into what? Circumcision here right now, right? Now skip through a little bit for me. Skip a verse ahead.
Verse 12. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man child in your generations.
Skip another verse ahead.
Verse 13. He that is born in thy house and he that is bought with thy money must needs be. It's still talking about circumcision.
Okay, so basically here he's making a covenant with who? With Abraham. You understand? That's why for you to be an Israelite, what has to happen? You have to follow the lineage of who? Abraham, Isaac and who?
And Jacob.
And Jacob. For you to be an Israelite according to the Bible. For you to be a Jew according to the Bible, you have to come from who? Abraham, Isaac, and who? Jacob. You understand? Right? Not Esau, Jacob. You understand? For you to be a Jew, for you to be an Israelite, because Jacob's name was changed to who? To Israel. That's where the tribe of Israel come from, the Israelites come from Jacob, right? Now go to Jeremiah 31 and 31. Right?
Jeremiah 31, verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Verse 32.
Mm-hmm.
Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt.
You understand? So not what?
The day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt.
Mm-hmm. Read on.
Salakia, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break.
Which my covenant they what?
They break.
They broke. They broke. We broke the Lord covenant. We the ones that didn't whole of the, we didn't make the deal whole. Get and one. You understand? Go to Jeremiah 28 and 1.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
Right? That's because of what? That's because we made a covenant with the Lord. Read on.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So guess what? Guess what? What's the person's name? Albanian
and Eclipse. Yeah.
Yeah. Guess what? We're supposed to be above all the nations on the earth. That's what we were supposed to be. You understand? That's where we're supposed to be. But because read verse 15 now, skip to verse 15.
But it shall come to pass, if thou will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Will not what?
Not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
I don't know which parent like a disobedient child and rewards a disobedient child. Which parents reward a disobedient child? You understand? You don't correct that child, guess what's going to happen? Somebody can come correct a child. You understand? Somebody. The cops ain't carrying a nightstick just because it looked good on the hip, or a stun gun, or a real gun on the hip just because it looks cool. They can't for a reason. You understand? There's repercussions for everything in life. And as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we're going to have to come to the reality that we disobeyed God. We broke the covenant with God. But guess what? What's the nice thing about it is what? What's the nice thing about it?
So like I said,
the
Lord loves us and he has mercy on us. He's going to give us another chance.
So meaning what? A slut, Salakia, an exotic woman could stop being what? Promiscuous. You understand? A brother who is in the LGBT community, he can stop being it. You understand? Meaning he could be what? So that's what a B. He can be what?
Sparkling.
Come on.
Brand new.
I'll take that. But I'm looking for a more biblical word. He could be what?
Born again.
Born again. Could be born again. You understand? Guess what? Your oppressor, he can't be born again. The Africans, they can't be born again. I don't care how much they read the Bible. They could spend the whole Sunday in church. You know what I mean? singing out of timing as best as they could. Trying the whole Sunday morning for everybody to get on the same note. The Lord still ain't gonna hear it, and it's still gonna be noise to his ears. You understand? Right, read on.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
That all what?
That all these curses shall come upon thee.
And in the Bible, what would be another word for curses?
It's like the other one.
Come on.
Punishment.
Punishment, correct. Punishments. You understand? Punishments. Right? Read on.
And overtake thee.
And what? Overtake thee. So now, guess what? You in that punishment, and that punishment done what? Overtake thee. It's bad for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian right now. Real bad. And the only way for it to get better, we're going to have to do what? Open that Bible and obey what God say to do. Obey everything. Don't let that dumb pastor on the pulpit try to tell you, you know what I mean, the laws are done away with. Laws are not done away with. How would the Lord decipher who, you know what I mean, who should be getting a blessing or not getting a blessing? That's the same thing. That's the same mentality that, what's his name? Albanian anime clip has. You understand? Because the church and the world take the Lord for being some punk, some soft, you know what I mean, some woman. But that ain't the Lord. The Lord tell her to do something. The Lord is like a father. No, carry me to Baruch 4:6. This is what anime doesn't know. Albanian anime doesn't know.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath.
That is a part that you know what I mean, Christians do not understand. Christians like anime, like Albanian anime, they do not understand this. Read that first part.
Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
You know what that's like? What is that like? Just think you being a father or you being a parent. What is that telling you?
Salaka, sir.
Come on.
Like I'll just use this. I let you go to jail not to destroy you, but you broke the rules and you made the Lord angry, so you have to pay.
Okay. Think like this for a minute, right? You are father, right? You telling this you are basically read that part over one more time for me so I could try and bring it in with the relationship between a man and a child.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
So I'm correcting you not to do what?
To destroy you.
Yes. How do you destroy a child?
To allow them to not be punished for their wrongdoing.
Okay, remember, it's saying that you're already where? You're in captivity, right? But this captivity wasn't for your destruction, right? So you telling you correcting your child. You are not doing what? How do you damage a child?
Like you punish them without telling them what you're doing to them or what they did wrong.
No, you abuse your child. Simply. You're going to mess him up by abusing him. You understand? I'm punishing. I'm not abusing you. I'm not taking the belt across your face, across your head. You understand? I ain't telling you to go out in the sun and hold a case of water over your head. You understand? I'm telling you, I'm not abusing you. I'm not going to destroy you mentally. You understand? But there's a way to correct a child. You can take that favorite toy they like and just break it up. Throw it in the trash. You want to listen to me? I'll break this joint up and I'll throw it in the trash. You understand? Stand right here and face the corner. No, take the TV off. You're going to your room. You understand? Because I'm telling you to do something and you're not listening to me. So guess what? I'm not doing what? I'm not abusing my child. I'm not kicking. There's a video, I think, what's his name? K1. I'll show me with a sister stomping her daughter out on the ground in the head. You understand? That ain't, you're not correcting a child. No, you're abusing the child. And the child ain't gonna be no good after that. Child gonna need some counseling after that. So guess what? The Lord is telling you, yeah, I put you in slavery. Yeah, I did this to you. But it was not for the oppressor to do what? To take your name, to take your culture. You understand? From you. Like you looking at the Lord. You understand? You saying the Lord wrong for doing what he did. When you're not saying what? What is he not saying?
So like I said, what we did wrong.
Yeah. Like we not wrong. So you telling me the Lord should just sit down from heaven, look at the people he gave his name to, his reputation to, and we do all manner of sin, and he does nothing about it? Nah, like he ain't a father. He don't love his people. Give me that where it talks about him. I think it's in Hebrews where it speaks about him chastising the ones that he loved. Give me that. You understand? We were supposed to be in slavery and know that we are what? We are the Israelites of this Bible. We were supposed to know that, yeah, I'm Benjamin, no, you Judah, you Ephraim. You understand? You Simeon. You Haitian, you Levi. We were supposed to know this. But now you're calling us what? African American. That though, come on. Like you trying to destroy us. You trying to do something to us the Lord never, ever sanctioned in the Bible.
So I guess, sir, I think
Come
I
on.
got it.
Go ahead.
This is Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 7. If ye endure chastening, the Most High.
Say that one time.
If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons.
That's it. You want to know why the so-called oppressor, he could snort as much, you know what I mean, as much opioid as he wants, and he could have a Fortune 500 company, and you not know nothing until he OD or something? Because the Lord not chastising him. You go do it now, and guess what's going to happen? Everybody going to know. Everybody going to know that you doing drugs. You understand? Everybody going to know. Everybody going to know that, yeah, he was in that lifestyle. Why? Because he has what? HIV or AIDS. You understand? Everybody going to know. Right? The Lord is chastising us because he what? Read.
He dealeth with you as with sons.
As
for
with what? Sons.
As with sons.
Read on.
For what son is he whom the father chasteneth not?
Come on, man. What is Albanian saying? Albanian does not understand the Bible. He does not understand the Lord. That's why I'm asking Albanian anime, what is his nationality? That will help me understand the question a little more. Because he speaks about what's my view on the Europeans? My view is irrelevant. But guess what? The Lord hates Europeans. I could prove that in the Bible. Now I could show you that in the Bible from front to back. Plus, I could pull this on the van on here and show you where the Lord says he's going to have no mercy on the Europeans. None whatsoever. And by their reputation, you can tell these people do not need any mercy because they have none to give. You understand? All right, read on.
What son is he whom the father chasteneth not? Verse 8. But if he be without chastening, chastisement, Salakia, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons.
Are you what?
Bastards and not sons.
The Europeans are what?
Bastards and not sons.
The Africans are what?
Bastards, but not sons.
Asians are what?
Bastards, but not sons.
That's right.
They ain't sons. We sons. You understand? We getting chastised for what we doing. That's why we are trying to do what here? We're trying to teach Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians how to serve the Lord.
Right.
Because the pastors is feeling at it. You got brothers thinking that the Muslims, the Arabs. You understand? The Lord is going to continue to chastise us if we continue to go down that path. You understand? That's what Albanian does not understand, because he is full of Christianity. You understand? So you're good with that. Any more question? Any more up there?
Salaki. So I thought I might have seen one more. Let me scroll up and check.
Yeah. And those of you while looking through, hit that like button, man. I mean, that's the only way we're gonna beat this propaganda. The only way we're gonna beat this propaganda is to do what? Spread this truth. You have to spread this truth. We gotta, spread it all over the internet. They get all over the world. You understand? Hit that like button, man. Smash it. What I said, to smash that like button. All right. Any more questions in class? I mean, I had something for us to go over here. You know what I mean? A story for us to go over. Let me see if I have it here. Huh?
Say no questions in Durham, sir.
Okay. I had something to go over here, man. A story. We're gonna spend too long, and I know we're coming up on the time. Give me 1 minute. Let me see if I get it here. It was about a brother. I mean, went and got his PhD. Well, not PhD, but he was going there to be a doctor. But he lacked one thing. Right? Give me Isaiah. I think it's Isaiah 1 and 3. Where it speaks about us lacking knowledge. You know what I'm talking about?
The ox knoweth his master.
Yeah, give me that. And tab 1.
Come on.
No, I think I could pull it up here and somebody could read it. Or you know what? I'll put it in the private chat and they can read it. I'll put it up on the screen. All right.
Okay.
Who got it for me? Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Mm-hmm.
But Israel doth not know.
But Israel what?
Doth not know.
But Israel does not know. Read on.
My people doth not consider.
Mm-hmm. Read on.
Verse 4. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
All right, people what? Laden with iniquity. We laden with it. We don't understand this Bible. And because we don't understand this Bible, we go through certain things in life, right? That if we had known this Bible, we will understand why it is things happen to us. You understand? Like if we had known this Bible, half the thing that we went through in life, we would not have gone through it. You understand? If it was taught to us. All right? Now read this to me. Tab one, you have it there, right? Tab one, you there?
Come on, so you want me to start reading?
Yeah. Uh-huh. We almost up at the time. Yeah.
Come on, sir. So this is a article from New York Post. Aspiring doctor left to die in lake by friends makes remarkable recovery as family seeks arrest of alleged pusher. An aspiring doctor shoved into a Louisiana lake by friends who claimed to not know he couldn't swim has made a remarkable recovery. And now his family is planning a legal action over the near fatal incident, the Post has learned.
All right. Now,
Christopher Gilbert is talking to his family.
This is what we gotta understand. You understand? You're gonna have to teach your children, your kids on them. You're gonna have to teach them who their friends are. You're gonna teach them. You understand? You know what I mean? To even start off being a friend, being called a friend, what is one of the major criteria it should be in there?
Like you said, trust.
So, well, not so much trust. What's the first thing?
So like you said, being an Israelite.
Yeah. First thing, Daddy got a new friend. Oh yeah? Where's that friend from? What's that friend nationality? Oh, he European. He what? No, that we gotta find somebody else to play with. We gotta find something else to do. Because guess what? Playing with them somehow, you know what I mean? I don't know if you all heard the story about a young brother that he came home after playing with some Europeans and died on the bed in his house after playing. And I forget there was playing some game of him going back to Africa or some garbage like that.
Come.
You know that story? I know I saying it vague.
So like it, sir.
Come on.
I believe I read it. They was playing like slave master and slave.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And they was beating him.
Yeah. Yeah. You understand? First criteria is that person an Israelite. You're gonna find out. You understand? Read on. No, go back to the article.
Come on, sir. An aspiring doctor, it's like Christopher Gilbert is talking to his family and eating again less than a month after doctors described him as practically brain dead and put him on life support machines. According to family attorney Claudia Payne, the 26-year-old has since been taken off life support but is still recuperating physically and working on memory loss problems, Payne told the Post.
You
Gilbert
understand?
spent about 10
So the Lord spared this brother life, right? I don't know if it goes into the whole situation with how he ended up in the water.
Sluggish, sir.
Come on.
I saw in the video the mother explaining with the attorney that's covering the case what happened. They left this brother on the water for 20 minutes. 20 minutes he was under the water, and they watched him. The girl pushed him. I think they were oppressors. They were all white.
Yeah.
Pushed him up in water. Everybody knew he couldn't swim, including the restaurant people who he would frequent often. And it was a running joke, like, he can't swim, he can't swim. They pushed this brother in there. No one dove in of the friend group to rescue him, except for a bystander came and saw. Then they jumped in, but he was underwater for 20 minutes. I mean, good night. 20 minutes is insane. Surprised he ain't dead.
Brother,
the Lord did life.
The Lord spares life. Come on.
It's a lot, I mean, sir. That's similar to how they used to put us on trees and the babies watched as our bodies hung from the limbs of those oak trees or those poplar trees down south on the one. You know what I'm saying? They sat around and watched as, our forefathers and foremothers would swing and look at their feet, and they allowed their children to sit there and watch it. So just like they say, like, slavery affected our DNA. Well, I would have to say that to the people who had us oppressed, it affected how they viewed us too. It's in their DNA, sir.
Yeah. Tabo 1, you're correct. Skip down to his family.
Come on, sir. His family is also seeking an arrest of the woman who allegedly pushed Gilbert and
Hold on.
thinks cops are.
So hold on. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Not what? Nobody going to jail as yet. This is attempted what? Murder. As far as I could see it. Why would you push somebody into the water? Is that a joke? Is it a joke for a man to be under the water for 20 minutes? That's a joke. Come on.
If, like Kowal says, like, if they pushed him in the water and this man is in the water drowning for 20 minutes, man, that's intent to harm.
Yeah, because guess what? You push him in and you realize he can't swim. Guess what? Dive in and get him. Do something. Don't tell me you're underwater for 20 minutes and nobody did anything. Yes, and it was a grown woman. It ain't no child we're talking about. This is a grown woman that pushed a grown man into a lake. And you see the color of his hair, right? What color? What's the color of his hair, Tabon?
Blonde, sir.
He is blonde. Which means this brother was not taught. He wasn't taught, the protocols on dealing with these heathens. You understand? Do not trust them. Don't. You understand? Come on.
It's like, sir, that devil that pushed that brother into the water proved the scriptures to be, correct. You understand? About our oppressors being children. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that a child would do. A child wouldn't think about another child saying, "Oh, I can't swim." They'll just, shove them in and just stand as they, are being unalive or drowning in the water. You know what I'm saying? That's something that a child would do. So like,
yes,
it's like it, sir.
Come on.
Also, the scripture that goes and you talk about just as sure as iron rusted shows his wickedness out of one.
Yeah, come on, pull it. Because guess what? Mommy and daddy need to know about this. Gilbert need to know about this.
And it's like a two-cap. The crazy part was when the mother was on the news with the attorney. At first, she thought that he fell. The story was he fell into the water, which she didn't believe off top. When he went to the hospital, the white girls, they was all inside the hospital lobby waiting,
And the police officer comes out and says, "Hey, are you okay? Do you know what happened?" She said, "Well, he fell in the water." He said, "No, he was pushed in." And the mother says, "Which one of y'all pushed my son in the water?" And the white girl raised her hand and said, "I did." Still didn't arrest the girl. Still didn't arrest her. I mean, she's on the news literally, telling the story verbatim what happened and trying to reach the hearts and minds of the people watching, because they're actually crying for justice. They ain't talking about no money, no sue. They want to sue the restaurant for not protecting this boy, but at the same time, they want somebody to pay for this near death.
Brother, if we had owned that restaurant, it was getting closed down. If we were the ones that pushed her in the water, one of us had pushed her in that water, one of them in the water, we was going to jail. We was going to jail before we even got alone. They wasn't even going to read what they call it, the Miranda rights. You wasn't getting that. You was going to jail. You know what I mean? We go figure out the rest after. We go do the paperwork after, but you're going to jail. Right? What's his name? Zion, you got the scripture?
Come on.
All right, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Never what?
Never trust thine enemy.
So this is what? That enemy what? This enemy is referring to who? Your oppressor. Never trust your enemy. Never trust your oppressor. Never trust a heathen. Never, ever trust them. You understand? You tell them you can't swim, to them it's for real? Well, let's see. Right, read on.
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
She couldn't help it. That white European could not help it. That oppressor couldn't help it. You understand? Read on.
Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouch. Though he humble himself.
So guess what? Guess what? I'm sure the little European girls were, trying to talk what? Nice and humble, like they didn't mean it. Understand? There was, you understand? Positive. There wasn't like, yeah, I shoved them in the water. No. Read on. Try to humble itself. Read on.
And go crouching. Yet take good heed and beware of him.
Meaning what? Don't do what? What is he telling you not to do?
Not to trust him.
Yes, you're correct. But it's telling you not to do what? It's trying to describe a situation here to you. Do not do what? You're around them, right? Meaning it could be for slavery. You're doing construction work, right? You're doing construction. You're working around them. What is he telling you not to do?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
Drop your guard around them.
Yeah, don't drop your guard around them. Don't think because you're working here for the past 3 months with them, everything is all what? Cool. Yeah, hey, John, he good, man. He's good people. Don't drop your guard around them.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
It's just like saying how the oppressor always profiles us. As soon as they see us, they say this black man looks like this black man looks like that. That's what the scripture is saying here. We need to profile every oppressor.
That's it.
The way that they carry themselves, they having a book bag. We need to be very aware of what they're doing.
Yeah, they walk in there with a book bag, you know what I mean? They walk in there with a trench coat. Some they could hide one of them long things under there with. Right. You better be on your guard. Right. You driving into some shopping center, you better be what? On your guard if you're around them. You better not drop your guard around them. You understand? Right? Read on.
Beware of him.
What?
Beware of him.
Beware of him. Just like you ever go into a store and all of a sudden you feel eyes on you, and one of them security guard just peeking the head around the corner just to see, hey, you need any help? No, I'm good. You understand? You go somewhere and you just feel them eyes in you, like, why? I mean, what you doing here, boy? Them type of eyes.
So like, sir,
Come on.
that hurry up and buy.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, don't drop your guard around these heathens. They do not like you. They don't. They're jealous, yeah? You know what I mean? They want to be you so much that they want to take you out of the picture. You understand? I just saw some video with some Asian doing the crip walk and have braids. I was like, good night. They want to be you so much, but they do not like you. Do not drop your guard around them. Read on.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass.
All right, and thou shalt be unto him as if you what?
As if thou hast wiped a looking glass.
Right, meaning what? Now you're going to do what? You wipe that looking glass, meaning what? You have to now do what? You have to look at him with what? Some new player what? Eyes. You got to wipe it and see who he really, oh man, that's who he is. Oh, he unalive my foremothers, my forefathers.
So like, sir.
Come on.
If I may, I got a precept.
Come on.
Book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 5.
Yes.
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are against thee. You know what I'm saying? When before that devil pushed that brother into the water, you better believe that she told them other devils around that she was about to do it. And they all agreed that it was a good idea. You know what I'm saying? They were confederate against this brother. They all came to a decision that, yeah, let's do it. It's gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be funny. And they all sat back and watched. They came to an agreement before she pushed that brother in that water, man.
You're so right. All of them should be in jail. All of them. They are accomplice. You understand? Every one of them that was that was with that brother at that time should be in jail. Right? What's his name? Tabon, go back to the story there.
Come. Slug, sir. Start from his family again?
No. Continue. It say yeah, you can start from your family again, yeah.
Come, sir. His family is also seeking an arrest of the woman who allegedly pushed Gilbert, and thinks cops are letting the friends slide because they are all white. And
they all what?
They are all white.
Somehow it always boils down to race.
Right.
Somehow. You understand?
Come.
Right, read on.
Come. This is a quote. Had Chris, a black male, pushed a white female into a lake.
Now, remember, this quote ain't coming from me or Tabawan. This ain't our quote. We ain't saying this is not our quote right here. Right? Read.
Come. Had Chris, a black male, pushed a white female into a lake, he would be arrested, Payne said, adding that the family doesn't want any outsized persecution of the woman, but just for the letter of the law to be followed accordingly.
Boy. Go ahead.
So another quote. I've defended alleged criminals with less evidence that they've made arrests on them, Payne said.
Oh boy, yo, I line fair. The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we better come to that knowledge real quick. Or else, yeah, I mean, Chris, they're gonna be a lot of Gilberts. You understand?
Come
on.
Sir. If I could, real quick, like this angers me because again, now it's not when they said the part about the family doesn't want any outside persecution of the woman, but just for the letter of the law, that's their prerogative or whatever. But it's just so funny how bad Christianity is on black people. Like we always want to be the ones to be so super duper fair. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to be like perfectly unbiased. Like, no, we just want her to be persecuted to the proper extent of the law. If this was the opposite, the family would be like, no, we want that nigga under the jail. Like we want him to be, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't really play that game like that. Whereas, no, we just want the law to take place. No, they want revenge. But when it comes to anything with us, we want to be like fair and all that.
That's right. Let me help you with that too. I mean, that's add to what you're saying. The cops will have to come and get you and put you in jail on the mere fact that they would have they may have tried to get revenge on you. You understand?
Right.
They would have to put you away and with their hope of what trying to save your life because of their family members. You understand? You know what I mean? That would have been, that I could see that being one of the claim. You know what I mean?
Right.
But read on. Let's finish it off a little bit more again.
Farmville police declined to comment on the case, citing the ongoing investigation into the incident.
Ongoing investigation.
Exactly
right?
what happened the day. Right. Exactly what happened the day Gilbert ended up in the water remains unclear. Oh my God. Salakia. Initially, Gilbert's friends told his mother, Yolanda George, that her son had fallen in before allegedly switching up their story and admitting to pushing him during horseplay.
During what?
Video from the day appears to show the friends standing idly by while Gilbert was in the water.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Swim, Negro, swim. You understand? You know what I mean? Guess what? What do they say about black men and swimming in the water? They have a saying. Yeah, we can't swim.
Right. It's like, no.
So guess what?
Like, I'm not saying this. Yeah.
Let's see if the stereotype is true. Come on, Chris.
Right.
I'm just standing idly by talking. You understand? Like, we're going to have to wake up, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Like, the Bible gives us enough, enough lessons to know who we're dealing with. You understand? We don't have to read in newspaper, you know what I mean, in 2024. You understand? To confirm what the Bible is saying. You understand what I'm saying? Right? The Bible is telling you that these people are your enemy. And don't ever drop your guard on them. You understand when I said these people, meaning these heathens? Right? Don't ever drop your guard on them. Or else, you know what I mean, we'll be planning your funeral, or we'll be planning to come and bring the flowers in the ICU. You understand? You don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I know we're up at the time. Any more questions before we close out? Any more? If not, you know what I mean? Nothing online, right? Okay. So I guess I'm gonna pass the class over. Okay, to Wada. I'll pass the class over to Priest and Officer Bankayal there.
Come, sir.
Okay. To Priest and Officer Bankayal.
So clap it up, clap it up. This I want you, which means to stand. I'm going to render one courtesy salute. Captain I.S.U.P.K. Min the visitor Amap Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahweh.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Brakatham.
Yada Matah, hands down. Saran, turn your face to sisters. Sisters, I Majim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to our sisters. I Majim Shabbat. I Majim. Barak. Yahweh Shema. Yada Matah. Be seated. I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means 10 in the Hebrew. It's pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase Lord gives you, give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming Holy Convocation. We have the Feast of First Fruits. Starts after the Sabbath of unleavened bread. Sundown, Sunday, 4/28 of this year. Count 50 days, celebrate the 50th day. Monday, June 17th of this year. Start before sundown according to the book of Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, verses 10 through 22. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, class is dismissed.